DJI Mirrorless Camera could look a lot like the Sony FX3 and will definitely compete with the upcoming Sony FX3-2. Packed with a 44-megapixel sensor, Hasselblad color science, and L-mount support, this camera is like a dream come true for photographers like us. But the question remains, do dreams really come true for photographers? Will it be enough to take on kingpins like Nikon, Canon, and Sony? And when? Let's find some answers. DJI stepping into the mirrorless camera space would mark one of the most important shifts in the modern camera industry. Known globally for drones, gimbals, and creator tools, DJI has spent years refining how cameras move, stabilize, and integrate into real creative workflows. A DJI mirrorless camera is not just about entering a new category, it is about rethinking what a modern interchangeable lens camera should be. The discussion around this camera has grown steadily, shaped by repeated reports that point toward a full-frame, cinema-leaning design built for hybrid creators who care deeply about video, color, and usability. At the heart of the conversation is a full-frame sensor, which places DJI firmly in the professional mirrorless segment. Several rumor roundups point toward a sensor resolution in the 44 to 45 megapixel range, suggesting an emphasis on detail and dynamic range rather than pure speed alone. This resolution would suit photographers who need high image quality for landscapes, portraits, and commercial work, while also giving filmmakers the ability to crop or oversample footage for cleaner video output. Some discussions compare the sensor approach to designs seen in high-resolution stills cameras or partially stacked sensors used in modern hybrid bodies, indicating a balance between image quality and performance rather than an extreme specialization. Color is one of the strongest themes surrounding the DJI mirrorless camera, largely because of Hasselblad's influence. DJI's ownership of Hasselblad has led many discussions to highlight Hasselblad X2 D2 style color science, and even references to Hasselblad's icon-style menu design. This points toward an image pipeline that prioritizes natural tones, smooth highlight roll-off, and realistic skin colors. For photographers, this means images that look refined straight out of the camera. For filmmakers, it means a neutral, flexible starting point that holds up well in color grading. This focus on color suggests DJI understands that image character matters as much as sharpness or resolution. The camera is widely discussed as using the L-mount system, a move that aligns well with DJI's broader ecosystem strategy. DJI joined the L-mount Alliance in 2022, which gives strong context to this direction. L-mount support would immediately open the door to lenses from Leica, Panasonic, Sigma, and other manufacturers, offering users everything from compact primes to professional zooms. This choice avoids the challenges of launching a brand new mount and allows DJI to focus on refining the camera body, software, and performance. For creators, it means flexibility and choice from day one. The body design repeatedly described across rumor discussions points to a boxy, cinema-style form, often compared to the Sony FX3. This kind of shape favors balance, modular rigs, and handheld video work. A corner-mounted electronic viewfinder is frequently mentioned, reinforcing the idea that the camera is designed for hybrid shooting rather than traditional photography alone. This layout makes sense for creators who use cages, monitors, microphones, and gimbals, as it avoids interference with accessories. The design language suggests a tool built for real-world production rather than studio-only use. Video performance is where DJI's strengths become most obvious. The camera is consistently framed as cine-focused, with reports pointing to 4K recording up to 120 frames per second. Alongside these frame rates, 10-bit ProRes RAW has been mentioned, which would place the camera firmly in professional video territory. These features suggest a tool aimed at filmmakers who need high frame rates for slow motion, strong color depth for grading, and codecs suitable for post-production workflows. Rather than chasing headline resolutions like 8K, the emphasis appears to be on practical, high-quality video that creators can rely on daily. Stabilization is one of DJI's defining strengths, and this is reflected in talk of a 4-axis, gimbal-style in-body stabilization system. This concept draws from DJI's experience with handheld gimbals and even the Ronin 4D cinema camera. Such a system would aim to reduce not only basic shake, but also the subtle micro-movements that affect handheld footage. For creators, this means smoother walking shots, more usable handheld video, and less reliance on external stabilization gear. It fits perfectly with DJI's broader philosophy of simplifying production without sacrificing quality. Autofocus discussions around the DJI Mirrorless Camera emphasize smart subject tracking, an area where DJI already has deep expertise through drones and AI-based tracking systems. The idea is a camera that can recognize faces, eyes, and moving subjects with confidence, whether shooting video or stills. There is also broader context here. DJI's Ronin 4D introduced advanced autofocus concepts using LiDAR technology, showing that the company is willing to rethink how focus systems work. This background suggests a mirrorless camera designed to keep subjects sharp without constant manual adjustment, which is especially important for solo creators. From a broader industry perspective, this direction makes sense. DJI already has relevant technology through the Ronin 4D, including modular L-mount support and advanced focus systems. The company understands video production deeply and has spent years observing how creators work in dynamic environments. Bringing that knowledge into a mirrorless body is a natural evolution. The choice of L-mount, the Cine-style body, and the focus on color and stabilization all reflect a strategy built on existing strengths rather than experimentation for its own sake. The DJI Mirrorless Camera represents a vision of what a modern camera can be when it is designed around creators rather than legacy conventions. With a full-frame sensor in the 45-megapixel range, L-mount compatibility, Hasselblad-inspired color science, a boxy cinema-style body, strong stabilization, and serious video tools like high frame rate 4K and ProRes RAW, the camera stands as a potential bridge between cinema gear and everyday mirrorless systems.